Right now, we are joined by Anish Giri, who unfortunately is knocked out now from the FTX Crypto Cup. What's your reaction after this final game, Anish?
Well, in the last game, I didn't really have chances, to be honest. He did tease me a little bit throughout the match with dropping down on the clock severely. And I was able to use that in the preliminary, but not in the qualification, not in the knockout stage. I think today I missed a big chance in the previous white game, in game 2 that I played. I think I had very, very, very good winning chances there. And even in the end, even at the very end, there was a pawn end game, and I just had 20 seconds, and I didn't have. 20 seconds. Maybe if I were calm, I would have been able to calculate it all properly. But I was a little also too hesitant and anxious that I didn't manage to spot. I think I had very good winning chances, to be honest, in that game 2, and I could have strike back. But okay, you don't get too many chances playing such good opponents.
Yeah. Only one lost game in this quarterfinal for you, and we did see that you were so just frustrated and just disappointed after that loss yesterday. How do you feel about just that one game deciding it all?
You know, it's very, very annoying, especially to be very fair, like every loss is annoying in its own way. Like there is no loss that is not annoying. And how this loss was annoying is that there was nothing going on at all in the opening, and there was no danger whatsoever. But I sort of followed the plan that I had prepared, and I even looked at the same day, but in just a slightly different version, and that made the gigantic difference. And I just got lost position from the get-go. If instead I just played normal move, imagine I was not prepared at all, I would have just made a normal move. I would have not landed in such trouble. So sometimes, being not 100% prepared is worse than being 0% prepared. Sometimes the preparation can sort of, it can sort of backfire if you don't really feel the nuances right.
And Anish, when you look back now, do you regret the 2 quick draws you took today with Black, or do you think that was just a decent match strategy?
Yeah, well, looking back, of course, you have to regret everything because it couldn't have gone worse. But no, I think it was a very, very sensible match strategy. I think, it's normal. You get 2 chances with the white pieces. I mean, you have to do some kind of math simulations and stuff, but I would think that it's better odds to take that. Of course, it depends a little bit on the circumstance, on the situation, on the opening choice. I thought given what he had played, it was the best thing to do. But it's hard. It's really hard. You know, sometimes, for example, you take risk with Black, like I did in the candidates, and then I watched Garry Kasparov somewhere say that, oh, of course, he made a terrible mistake. Why would you take risk with Black? Make a draw, then play with the white. It's so obvious. Come on, this is young image. I mean, it's whatever you do, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be wrong. I mean, that was exactly the same situation in reverse. I took risk with Black and I lost, and everybody said like, wow, look at this idiot, why he takes risk. And now I don't take the risk, you can still say the same. Essentially, it's, sports history is written after the result. So if it works out, then you're a genius. If not, then not.
And what was your routine like today, knowing that you had to win the match to stay in the...
It was exactly the same as usual, just usually I'm wearing a shirt, and this time I wearing a hoodie, so I saved myself a little bit of time. But I was I thought I was well prepared today. I didn't expect much issues with the black pieces, and as you had seen, there were none at all. And I thought the line that I'm going to play, this one that I played, especially in the first game, would give me some chances because I felt he was not quite on it. I understood the position reasonably well for my standards, so I felt well prepared. And I thought I'm going to get chances. That's also why I wasn't so worried with black, because I thought, I have a weapon with white, I have something going. I don't need to panic. So the routine was good, everything was fine. But it's just hard, because the problem is when you are facing an opponent like Timur, this opponent this good, you have to first of all create chances, which is hard, and then you have to use them once they're created. And to do both these things, you need a good day for that to happen.
All right. Well, Anish, thank you so much for your show in the FTX Crypto Cup. Of course, we look forward to have you back in the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour very soon. So thank you also for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anish.